Alright, this video is going to show you how to set up a display campaign. So, first thing you do, click on New Campaign, Display Network Only. We want to separate the display and search campaigns, as well as the remarketing campaign, which we'll get to in the next video, so that we can look at the data for each of them independently and see how they're all doing. Generally, display does worse than AdWords, or excuse me, than text. Because it's a lot harder to zoom in on the right websites. Like you can use, as you'll see soon, a couple of different ways to do it. You can either just select the websites that you want to show on. You can select interests or general groups or types of website, like travel websites. You might choose for a travel agency that we have as a client, or that's just an example for you. Or you can remarket, and usually display network either works really well, or it doesn't work at all, and we turn it off. So it's something to try a couple months down the road when you're hitting the wall with the search campaigns, or if a client is ready to be upsold and they're making a lot of money, and you're like, let's try display network out, and we can maybe charge them a little more to do it. Okay, so we have selected all features. That's fine. If you were creating a marketing, you would click remarketing campaign. Devices, all devices. That's okay to start. You can get rid of them here if that's what the client wants. Locations, and this is where you set the geographic locations. This guy is in Illinois, is in Chicago area only. So we're going to go with this Nielsen DMA region. So that's the greater Chicago area. Speaks English. He wants a $10 budget a day. This is all very straightforward stuff. Sure, we'll have these. We'll talk about location and call extensions later in another video. These are all fine. These are general account setup stuff that you can get to later. I would rename it something else, but in the interest of saving your guys' time, we'll leave it as that. Default bid. So take a look. Usually we want to pay less per click for display clicks because they're generally less valuable per click than a search click is, and also because there's a lot less competition on the display network. So you don't have to pay as much. You don't have to bid as much. So your display bids should be a fraction of the AdWords bids to start, and then obviously you have to monitor the campaign and make sure that you're bidding enough that we're spending the full budget. So we're gonna do 30 cents to start here. Display keywords. So this is where you choose how to target your ads. So there's interest in remarketing, display keywords, which is where you choose keywords that are on the site or have to do with the site that Google is showing you on. There's an article that's going to explain display versus search network for you in this section. Basically, display network uses Google AdSense, which is where it pays website owners a fraction of the amount that we pay them, or pay Google per click to host ads on their site, and that's what the display network is. It's not just Google Search or Google Search Partners. It's actual blogs or travel websites, like I said earlier, where we'll be showing either text ads or image ads. So these guys sell Amish custom furniture. So Amish furniture, they do custom cabinets. It's probably a decent cabinets. Just use some of their most specific and of the most exact keywords, because Google takes a lot of liberties with the display network. So if I just put furniture here, he would show on 1,000 different sites in the Chicago area, and probably all of them are not good for him. So Amish furniture, custom cabinets, Amish kitchens, etc., etc. You'll obviously want to flesh this out more than this, but you get the idea. Alternatively, there's some other ways to target. So you can do topics. You can choose in here. For these guys, we'd want to find probably something furniture related or custom furniture related. So let's see what happens when we put in furniture here. Home furnishing. So you could try that out if this keywords doesn't work. And then finally, there's placements, which is where you just choose all the websites that they want to show on. So if they want to show on particular websites, then that's how you do that in this placements area. Okay, and also over here, Google is going to estimate how many total impressions that you could be getting in all of if using all of the targeting that you have. So right here, 1 billion to 5 billion impressions. That's way too many. So I'd want to try and narrow that down a little bit more if I were you by either taking off. I think I added taking off this topic. Let's see what that does. And display keywords. You know, we have these three. Still at 1 billion to 5 billion impressions. So that just gives you an idea of how powerful and far-reaching and really hard it is to narrow down the display network to stuff that works for you. But you know, it is worth trying because sometimes it works really well. A lot of times it's just throwing money to Google, which Google will not complain about. Okay, so two ways my favorite thing about the display network is that you can have image ads, which are cool. It gives us an upsell opportunity, and you know, they can really grab the eye and are at least a little more fun to create than just pounding out text ads like we do most of the time. So you do want to have your text ads. I like having two different ones, or you should have two different ones along the same lines of split testing, because you will be able to see how they do in the campaign section once you finish creating everything. So you know, just use your two favorite text ads that make the most sense from your text campaign. Create them here. For image ads, we're going to design and upsell the client into having professionally done image ads created for them. And then once you have them, we'll have them created in 8 different sizes. So you're going to choose. You know, I don't have them here, but well, we have Emory Ready ads. This is for a different lawyer, but you can see here. Oh, image size not allowed. What about this one? They're both not allowed. Okay, well, you can create. There's 8 different sizes of image ads that Google uses. So I will include a link in the section about those so you can see them. We'll have the professional image ad creator create the ads in the proper sizes, and then you just upload up here. You can name them, make sure the display URL and the destination URLs are correct, and then you click done, and then you'll have image ads uploaded. So that's pretty easy too. Alright, we're going to save ads, and boom, now you have a display ad campaign set up. Make sure to monitor it, make sure it's not just hemorrhaging money and literally handing Google a blank check for nothing. Make sure that it's producing something in conversions, and you know, it might work, and if it does, then you'll be a hero.